Hello everyone, welcome to Technology Begins. In this video, we will learn about file handling in a Python. So for file handling, there is the two methods. First one is open method and other one is with open method. Both are doing same, but we will see the difference. Okay, so let's see how we can uh, create the file, read the file and append the string into the file. So first of all, I have created one variable called f and we are using open method. So this open method is basically used to create the file or open the existing file. Okay, so whatever operation you need to perform with file, then you must require this method. So in open method there is a two parameter. First one is path of your file and second one is mode. So mode is nothing but in which mode you want to open your file, or like if you want to read your file, then you can define the mode as read, and if you want to write the file, then you can define your mode write, and if you want to append some string to existing file, then you can define the append mode. So we will see each and everything one by one. So for open method, uh, first is we need to define the path of the file. Okay, so I want to create the new file in the same directory, so I'm only writing the file name, which is test.txt. Okay, after that I need to define the mode, so I am defining the write mode, which is w. Okay, so this is how you can define the mode and the file name. Instead of file name, you can also define the file path, which must include the file name. And for open method, you make sure that you write the close method. So whenever you open the file, you must need to close the file whenever you are using the open method. So let's write something into the file. So therefore write, you need to we will use the write method to write something inside of the file, and in write method we will pass our string, whatever we need to write. Hello, how are you? Okay, so we need to write this string inside of this test.txt. So let's run this file and check if our file will be created or not. So yes, as you can see in the left side, our test.txt is created with string hello, how are you? Okay, so this is how you can create the file and write into the file. So basically this write mode will create the file if not exist. Okay, and write something whatever you have defined in the write method. And whenever you want to read this file, then you can simply define the r means read mode. You need to change the mode. So for reading the file, you can use the read method. So like this, if you are print that f.read, this read method, then it will return you the string of the file which are present. Okay, so hello, how are you is printed. So this is how you can create the file and read the file. For reading the file must be there inside of the folder, whatever file you are reading. So file must be exist for reading the file, otherwise it will give you the error. And after that, append mode, you need to write a. Okay, a means append, and as same thing, like you need to write into the append at last. Okay, so we have appended our this string at last, at the last position of the string, whatever string is presented into the test.txt. Whenever we have write in the write mode of the file, that is hello how are you. In append mode we have write the at last string, which is written in the last. Okay, so this is how you can append something into the file. And after that there is a other modes like r plus. So r plus is basically whenever you want to read and write the file at the same time. Okay, but for the reading the file we must need to file needs to exist, okay, inside of the directory. If file will be not exist, then it will be give us the error. So at time of using r plus mode, you need to make sure that file is exist, otherwise you will not perform the write operation along with the read. So while using r plus mode, in the file pointer or cursor at the beginning of the file, and in append mode that file pointer or cursor is was at the end of the file. Okay, so that's why when we have appended some string, that will appended at the last of the existing string, and whenever we are using r plus mode, that time our new string will be appended at the or written at the beginning of the file. Okay, and it will also overwrite the whatever character are present at that position. Okay, so let's see how it will give us the output. So I am adding the new line string. So let's see the output. So inside of test, as you can see, our new line string is added and it has overwritten the existing character, and it has started from the beginning of the file. But inside, while using append mode, it will append at the last uh, last of the whatever existing string is present. Okay, so I so this is main difference of r plus. While using the r plus mode, it is basically used for read and write, but it will be start writing from the beginning of the file. And you can also read. So print f dot read and see the output. Okay, so this new string is uh, written in the output. So you can also use the r plus mode for write and read. You can perform both the operation at the same time also. After that there is the w plus. W plus mode is also used for read and write the file, but whenever you are using the W plus mode, then it will check if file is exist or not. If file is not exist, then it will create the new file. Okay, and while using r plus mode, it will give you the error if file will not exist, so their file must be needed. So whenever I am writing this new string hello inside of this w plus, then it will override the string and write this only hello to our file. And if we need to read that particular string whatever we have written inside of this w mode, so we need to set our pointer or file pointer, or we can say cursor, to the beginning of the file. So how we can do that? So we can do that using seek method, and we need to pass the parameter inside of the seek, which is offset and whence. So first parameter is offset, so from which character you need to read, so that position you need to define at the first parameter, and in the second parameter you need to not need to define always, because once WHENCE parameter which have a default value which is 0 and which is representing the absolute position of your cursor and which is at the beginning of it. Okay, it will always represent the, whenever you are writing f.600 like this, then it will set the your cursor position to the 0 at the beginning of your string. Okay, so this is how seek method is useful. So whenever we are not defining the second parameter, that is also fine. So f.60, that we have defined the offset 0, so it will start from the beginning of the file, and after that we can also read the file. So you can perform both the operation at the same time while using W plus and R plus, read and write. Okay, and let me write the print statement for this print, so you can get the idea. So as you can see, while using W plus mode, it has overwrite all the string, whatever string is present inside of that file, which is truncated or truncated, and our new string is overwrite on that particular string. So this hello is written inside of the file, and we have set our file pointer to the beginning of the file, so we can read all the character whatever we have written to that file. If we are not doing this f.60, then our file pointer is at the end of the file. Okay, so when, and if we are using f.read after that, after the write, then it will return us the blank, or it will not return anything. Okay, like this, blank. So because of our pointer is end of the string, and after that there is no character are present, like this, your cursor it at the after the O. Okay, and you are using f.seek, then it will give you the facility to change your cursor pointer inside of file to the beginning of the file. So this is how you can perform the different mode. And another is A plus mode. A plus is append mode with read the file. Okay, so if you want to append hello how are you, you want to append how are you and read the file also, then you can see. So why this is not printed? Because we have not this seek pointer. Okay, and if I am putting our seek to 0, then it will return as the hello how are you, and again I have run the file, so again it has written the how are you at the end of the file. Okay, so that's why here 2 times how are you is printed. And if I am not writing again and putting the offset 10, not 10, we can put 5, so we can count the character. So after 5 character, our string is started printing and printed till the end. Okay, how are you, how are you. So as you can see, we have started from this position after O. Okay, and till the end. If we are defining the character inside of seek method, which is nothing but offset. Okay, so this is how you can set your pointer from where you need to read. Let's clear this. I hope you have understood the concept of seek. And if you want to know where is your cursor pointer is inside of the file, so you can use the tell method, f.tell. So this will return you the character position where your cursor is present. So that is 29. So you can count the character. So this is first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. So your cursor is at this position, okay, inside of the file. So you can check where is your cursor position. So this is the different mode of the file, and you can also use the binary mode of the file. So whenever you are using RB, then it will read the file with the byte in the byte format, okay. So that will give you the output in the binary format, or we can say byte format. Print f dot read, and we will print the output. Then as you can see, b is at the prefix, so which is defining the string is in byte format. So this is how you can define read the file in binary format or byte format, okay. And RB plus means, which is same as the read and write. We will open this file in the read and write mode with the binary format, okay. You can read the file and that output will be in the bytes, and you can whatever you will write, you need to write with binary. So how you can write with in the byte format? So f dot write, you need to put b as a prefix and hello, okay. So this will not change anything on the file because we are writing same string, okay. So that will replace by hello itself, as we have seen while using r plus mode or rb plus mode. Whatever we have written, which will come to the which will written at the beginning of the file, and it will override the whatever character are present at that particular positions, okay. So this is how you can write with in a byte format or binary format. And this binary format mode you can use with all these three mode: read, write and append mode. So all the things are same with while using the binary mode. For read mode, while using read rb plus, which is nothing but read write mode with binary, and this is wp plus means nothing but write the file and read the file in the binary format, okay. And other thing, all the other thing are same, okay. And using ab plus, which is nothing but you can append and read the file in the binary format. And you can also define ab, which is also same as like you can append the string in the binary format, okay. You need to write with the in the binary format by adding the prefix is b at the beginning of the string, as I have shown you, okay. And you can also use the wb mode, which is useful for writing your file in the byte format or binary format, or okay. So this will basically open the file, and also if file is not existed, then it will also create the file, and you need to write the file with binary. So b means binary, okay. Otherwise it is working as the same whatever I have shown you with r, w and append. So you can append the binary with any uh, mode by simply putting the b. Otherwise all the node are same. So which mode we have seen? First one is r, okay. Let's see, r, r plus, r plus, rb, and rb plus. So this is basically you can read the file. After that you can read and write the file at the with this mode r plus mode, and after that you can read the file in the byte format, and after that you can read and write the file with byte format or binary format. After that w plus wb, yes, wb and wb plus. So this is basically defining you can write the file and create the file if not existing, and w plus mode is used to read and write the file at the same time, and wb mode is used to write the file with the byte format, and wb plus mode you can read and write the file in byte or binary format. After that append a plus, a b and ab plus. So this is basically, this a mode is for appending your string at the last of the file, or we can say end of the file. We can append our string using a mode, and using a plus mode you can read the file and append the string, and in ab you can append the string in byte format, and ab plus is used to append the string with byte format. And while using ab or a plus or ab plus, if file is not exist, then your append mode is also creating the file and it will append to that particular string to that file. Okay, so let's see how append mode is working. If file is not exist, if I am delete this file, then if I am writing, then if it is creating or not. Yes, as you can see, append mode, if file is not create, if file is not exist, then it will create the new file and append your string inside of that file. Okay, so this is how every mode of file are working. And other method for file is this with open. So with open is basically used to open the file and use the file with all the mode whatever we have seen for open method. So this is same as open method, but only difference is that we don't need to close the file uh, and is mandatory over here, because while using with open it will automatically close the file after every operation is performed. So all the operation are same, but you need to put with at the beginning of the open method, and you need to define the mode. I'm only reading as UF. So this is what is this syntax is defining. So with open test.txt file in the read mode, as this is we have take the alias of file object. So we can check f.read and we can read the file, okay, at last, right, using this file object or file alias. We have taken the alias of file object, we can say. After that I am doing the rb plus sorry w plus and f dot write. If we want to write multiple lines into the file, then how we can do that? Like this: hello, how are you? And after that you need to put slash n and write. Like this. So hello, how are you will be in the first line, and in the second line which will write the first line string, which is nothing but this is paragraph. Okay, and after that we put tick our file pointer or cursor at the beginning of the file so we can read that. So this is how our file is overwritten. As we know, while using W plus, it will truncate all the string which are present inside of that file, and if file is not existed, then it will create the new file and write the new string to that particular file so we can read that. And if you want to read only first 10 characters or first 5 characters, then you can pass the parameter into the read method, so it will return you only the first 5 character from the file. And if you are using read line, there is other method called read line, then it will return you only the first line. Okay, and if you want all the lines needs to be present inside of your output, then you can use read lines method, so it will return you the list of lines. Okay, so this is how you can read the file using read method, read line method, and read lines method. Okay, read method will give you all the things, but if you will check type of that, then it is string. But whenever you are using read lines method to read all the lines which are present inside of file, then it will return you the list of lines, so you can separate it out and perform some operation on each and every line as per your requirement. So these are the method for reading the file, and I hope you have understood the concept of with open also. While using with open, you don't need to close the file. Okay, and whenever you are using simple open method, you must need to close the file, otherwise whenever you are reading the file next time, it might be the loss of information. Okay, or it might be give you the error while reading, because it is not perform the proper write operation without close of the file. Okay, so this is how you can uh, define your cursor position using seek method, and get the cursor position wherever your cursor position using tell method. Okay, as we have seen, and again we can see where our cursor is present right now. F dot tell, that is nothing but at the 37. Okay, our cursor is present inside of this file at the 37th character. And if you want to check file name, then you can simply use file name, f dot file name. Okay, and if we run this program, then not file name but name only, so which is written the name of the file, test.txt, as you can see. Okay, and if you want to check which mode we have opened this file, then it will give you the W plus. Okay, so this is how you can check the mode and file name using the f dot file name and f dot mode. And this all are same with open method also, and with open method also, both are same, only difference with close. So I hope you have understood the concept of seek, tell, all the modes of file, and how to write it and how to read the file. Okay, thank you, see you in the next video.